Hey, socially buffering. How you doing today? Doing great. Oh, that's good. That's good to hear. Bit under the weather today. Got a bit of like a sniffle or cold or something. But outside of that, doing pretty well. Hot whiskey, the cure for that. I think I have some Jack Daniels downstairs. I'd have to go find that in the cabinet. Yeah. How was your weekend? Was it treating you well? Weekend's good. That's good. That's good. Me, no. I've been stuck inside all weekend. I haven't been feeling too good. And then I was working on another art piece yesterday to finish. So I posted that one earlier this morning. Yeah, just been grinding away. I did start using my portable tablet. It's a Wacom Movic. Um, so that's been fun to just like sketch with. Just like I don't have to sit at my desk or anything. I can just go sit somewhere else and then just sketch a little bit here and there, which is nice. Oh, yeah. I wanted to try this pose for a while, so I had a sketch of this for I think since back in January. That was just kind of sitting in my folder. Um, so I kind of wanted to dig it out and finish it up. Oh, the other one? Oh, the Marciana one? Oh, you're good. Don't worry, I fixed the bot. It shouldn't. It should be fine to post the caps now. Yeah, at least the nice thing is I got the slideshow thing going now on here, so I can at least have some of my older artworks just be playing in the background as well. Oh, Marciana, yeah, that was a I enjoyed that one. That was a fun piece. Yeah, I would have streamed more over the weekend, but because I was working on that one, and there's like the regular version and the other version, um, can't stream that on Twitch, so you tried hot whiskey before. Maybe back in university. It definitely would have been a while though since I've done that. I'll be honest, I always found whiskey a little bit too strong for my taste. I was always more of a vodka person back in the day. Or rum. One of the two. Smart made me immune to COVID. Oh, man. You know, I'm not gonna lie, that would have been nice to have. The first time I got COVID, I mean, it felt awful. But, like, it was more just, like, being tired and kind of achy for a couple of days. The second time, that sucked. That one I was just, like, out in bed and stuff for, like, a handful of days. It was, like, a bunch of breathing and whatnot problems. So, don't ever want to get that again. Oh, you're lucky. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, it's funny. I think I'm trying to remember if it was I think the second time I got it was because I went to a baseball game. So it was just like stadium full of people, and then literally the next day I got sick. But I think the whiskey, I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, I still have maybe it's like half bottle of Jack Daniels left over. At least I should. Also, I hate whiskey. Yeah, I don't know. I find a lot of people, I don't know, they either love it or hate it. I'm more just like when I'm drinking, I prefer to drink something that's like smooth and just kind of like goes down easy. You know, I'm not really there for like spicy drinks. And I find whiskey is kind of like that, where it's just like I feel like I'm getting more of a spicy drink versus just like something that's just like pleasant and something to relax with. But it's thinking here for the flu, have one or two. That's what they say. More of a beer dude. Yeah, same. Like if I'm just gonna relax and drink, I might just drink beer or something. It's more comfy. Yeah, I think our remedy for like colds and stuff was like you take like a half a glass of rum, a couple of spoonfuls of honey, and then a little bit of lemon. And it just kills whatever's inside of you right away. Now, I don't know the science behind it, but it does work, so. Maybe it's just alcohol numbs and everyone lying. Yeah, that's probably what it is, honestly. Just everyone has their own different alcohol remedy to kill flus and colds and whatnot. And they don't realize it's just, yeah, you're just drinking alcohol to kill whatever's inside of you. feeling normal now. That's good. That's good. Your recovery's coming along nicely. Are you able to like pick up the stylus or like game and stuff with it again? Feels like Wolverine. See, now what I wouldn't do for that kind of healing. Oh my gosh, you can go and do so many things with that. Oh, I totally forgot I was supposed to enlarge this first. Whoops. Actually, I'll do it afterwards. Kind of hold pen, but not with index. Apparently meant to not move from the knuckle. Okay. Not with index. Oh. Oh, you'd be doing like a fox hand sign with your hand if you can't move your index. Yeah. Okay. How was I supposed to draw this? Shorten, then also. Okay. Let's do this instead. Your About Me says storyteller. Yeah, I'm working on a I don't know if I call it a novel series, but I'm working on a book that been writing for a while. Nothing published. What I'm currently working on is like I'm trying to edit the prologue of it. It's like it's gonna be like 40, 50 pages, I guess. I don't, or I guess that's in normal Word format, but yeah, it'd be like maybe 40, 50 in like novel pages. And so it's the entire prologue of like the series. So it's meant to be like a really long running series that I wanted to start publishing just like on a regular basis, just to post chapters and things like that. Oh, is it manga styled? It'd be more like a light novel. But like my plan would be to do like light novel illustrations per chapter, or as if it makes sense to do it per chapter. So it'd be like, you have your text like normal, but then like you'd have like a big important page that's like fully illustrated. Yeah, that's the plan for it. I've been working on the what do you call it? The prologue for it. So like, it's mostly edited and done. There's a handful of illustrations that I want to draw for it. And then also I'm just going through like my notes and like the world building and stuff just to make sure it's kind of everything is all aligned before I kind of keep going with the plot and stuff. When it drops, let me read. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Like I pretty much just post it for free on the social media, and then like a support site just to host it there. But yeah, my plan is to make this series free for people. A sneak peek. Let me see if I have anything I can show. Actually, let me see how long this is. Word is still loading. Oh, geez. That is long. Okay. Yeah, it's about... Okay, so it's 69 pages, like, for the prologue, which is... How many chapters is this? 12. So at the moment, there's 13 chapters in, like, the prologue that, like, sets up everything. So, like, for reference, it's like 69 pages, like normal size pages in Microsoft Word. So I guess that's like, I don't know, maybe technically double that. It feels like light novel size pages. But yeah. So you're until done. For the most part, yeah. Just because like I want to do a couple of character designs. I just want to make sure it's like crisp and clean before I do it. Because I know just looking at some of my edit notes in the doc. There's like things that I know I need to already like I still have to tweak and kind of work on in the actual thing before I can post it. But it's like I would say it's like 85% done. 69 on purpose? Oh no, I'm actually surprised. I didn't even know it was that it was that long. I thought it was actually shorter. But it might be all like the like the editing and what do you call it? Like the editing notes and like whatever the thing in Word is that lets you do changes and stuff. So it's probably technically a little bit shorter, but I'd have to finish doing the editing just to make sure it's all clean. And then yeah, I've got like a whole big like task list of stuff I'm gonna be working on for it, just to make sure it comes out like all nice and clean and stuff. But yeah, I don't have a full timeline yet, but my hope would be by the end of this year just to have it published and available for people to read. Although, so something when you draw the lady in green, the Ade piece. You're talking about the bunny in the top left. Another one. The one in green. Let me see. Oh my gosh, where is it? Oh, black hair. Oh, that one. That was. When did I draw that piece? That was. Oh, that was like a year and a half ago. Yeah, January 2025. It should be it's one of the earlier pieces, so you probably have to like click the show all to like see further down. Yeah, I think whenever you load a Pixiv page, it only just shows you like I think like the last maybe 15 or so things that have been posted, and then like everything else. It's like there's like a show all button to like that actually takes to the illustrations, or like all the illustrations rather. move this in a bit. Okay, let's leave it like this for now, and then we'll... You got a screen on your drawing pad? I do. Yeah, I've got a an XP Pen 16-inch Gen 2 artist tablet. Yeah, I use a screen. I used to have a screenless one. The Wacom, I think it was Intuos. I forget what it's called now, but it's like it was like their like earliest like starter model. So it's like just a drawing pad. I think it was like maybe 12 by 10 inches, something like that. Yeah, I started with that. It was good to learn on, like to get used to digital drawing, and then once I felt like comfortable enough after like 2 or so years, then I switched to getting a screen tablet. I got a Gaumon S620. Can't tell if it's bad or I just too new to know. To be honest, I have no idea either. I got the Wacom one because it was like a recommended starter thing, and it only cost, I think it cost like 150 Canadian when I bought it. So it was just like, it's not gonna break the bank to kind of get started. So yeah, that's why I went with that one originally, and then like this one was 500 Canadian, if I remember correctly. Mine was like 20 euros. Yeah, honestly, anything that helps you start is a good thing, in my opinion. As long as you're comfortable with it. Because like I had never drawn digitally or anything before. So like I wanted to get something that was relatively cheap, like here. That way, if it was just like, okay, I don't actually like this, then it was like, it's not gonna break the bank for me or anything. Yeah, it's funny, like a lot of people swear by Wacom, and the Mauve ink I have is also Wacom, and it's very good, but like Wacom's very expensive, so like I feel like unless you're like really bringing in money, you might be better off like with an XP pen or a Huon, because they're like half the price for similar quality. That's what I did, but I know nothing of art. Just decided to try one day. Yeah, I mean, that's honestly all it really is. Like, I only did art like a little bit, like, or actually, no, that's not true. Like, I used to draw a lot, like when I was in like high school and middle school and stuff like that. But then I didn't draw as much like in high school or university. Like I still sketched every now and then, but like mostly just pencil paper. Didn't really do too much. So yeah, I was just like way out of the loop on like how to use these tools or like which ones are good and stuff like that. I actually do want to try pen and paper sketching again. It's been years since I actually did that. Mostly because I find digital to be so much more convenient to like practice and learn. Like you can just do so much more so much quicker. The hardest part is figuring out how to learn and set up a drawing app. My OCD gets in the way. Yeah, it took me, oh geez, how long have I been using Clip Studio? I've been using Clip Studio for like 2.5 years, and I'm still just like learning things literally like every time I do something now. And there's like I have a whole bunch of like tutorials and things that I can also look at and stuff, which I'm trying to go through. Yeah, there's just so many different things you can do in these drawing programs. And like I used to use Photoshop, but like, well, I got rid of that because Adobe's extremely expensive. And then also, I found Clip Studio to be much more convenient to use. Probably have to adjust that. Actually, I do this. Does that make more sense? For me, I need like a daily routine to follow, or I just go, I'm doing it wrong, then lose motivation. Yeah, I think something I've been, or at least been trying to do. So like, I have a huge folder of tutorials from just like Clip Studio's website and just like random different things. So what I'm trying to do now is just grab one of those tutorials and then just do that for like half an hour. Because at least I feel like I'm doing something. Especially if I don't feel like motivated to draw like a regular piece or anything. At least I can still practice something in the meantime. Something about this looks weird. Maybe turn the light more. When learning, you're trying to make a piece or learn fundamentals. A little of both. Like I'll do like sketches of just like different random things. Like I was doing a practice for like doing breasts and nipples the other day. So like that was just like just draw the piece, like just draw that section specifically. But then for other things, like, because I find coloring hard, like, I find I can only learn it more when I'm doing a full piece versus, like, just like, I don't know, trying to color in a sphere or something like that. Like, it depends. Like, for anatomy and stuff, I find that's much easier just to draw pieces. And then that way you can just learn that specific piece as you're doing it versus, like, you know, spending a lot more time drawing a full piece to learn, like, one tiny thing. Oh, taking notes. Oh, okay, there we go. That's why that was making. That's why it looked weird. Okay. By the way, you should do something with your voice. What do you mean? I probably actually should drink some water though. Like VA along those lines. Oh, that'd be cool. I tell you what, if I ever get to be able to make a game and stuff, I would definitely just use my own voice for a little bit there. You know, just to say I did it. But I know the like the acting business, all that stuff is really tough. I got a buddy who's an actor, and like he tells me about, like, it is a tough business. Oh, thank you. I would love to do that one day, even if it's just like, yeah, small role, just to say you did it. That'd be so much fun. How do I spell that? No, that looks right. Recognizable. Yeah. Let me see. Does it make more sense to tilt this? This part still looks. Then of this. The G throwing me. Yeah, English is weird. There's just like a lot of like just like weird spellings to things. Let's try it this way. Tilt a bit more. Okay, that makes more sense. And then this over. Okay. be right back. Changing bandages. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Should be in or out. Make the promise. Oh, that's why. Damn. Okay. Right, because it was supposed to be that. There's a bend. Okay, we're gonna have to come back to this part. Let me do the rest then. Century11, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. How are you doing today? Welcome back. Rotoscoping 188 frames in Aspirite. I'm not familiar with that. What's Aspirite? Or Aspirite, sorry. Is that like a game engine? What language is this? Oh, if you're talking about the music, I think the majority of this album is French. Oh, pixel art animation software. Oh, okay, cool. So you make pixel art then? That's really cool. I always liked. I love looking at pixel art. I still think they need to bring it back in games a lot more, but you know. So what kind of artwork are you currently working on then? I just started learning and thought rotoscoping would be cool, but no, easier digital. I got 3K channel points, but no redeems. That had like the default redeems on. I don't know. I'd have to think about what I want to put there. Maybe just like water and stretch breaks, which I need to do at some point. Oh yeah, I think it just has like all the default stuff, which I think don't actually do anything. Yeah, backflip redeem. Oh gosh, I'm too old for that. Yeah, I haven't I've never done rotoscope or anything like that. I've seen oh gosh, it was a YouTube video from Moist Critical. I think it was him, and he was talking about something like in terms of like rotoscoping, like how people were doing like animation with that for like older cartoons and like images and things. Yeah. Hey, anyone who learns how to do animation regardless of medium, kudos to them. That stuff is very difficult. It's a 16-second clip from an old movie. Okay, gotcha. Most old Disney is Roto. Yeah. I'll be honest, I missed how Disney used to be before, like, I don't know, all of the live action remakes and just kind of, I don't know. I feel like they don't put as much good effort into their stuff anymore, but like old school Disney, like from like, I don't know, before like what, 2005? I feel like they put like a lot of good effort into their animation and like the storytelling and all the stuff they used to do. I used to watch Disney movies all the time. 1 out of every 30 new ones will be decent. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about movies these days. Or at least just like stuff from Hollywood. Like, I've only seen one movie this year, and then like I think I saw maybe 2 movies last year. So like I watched The Odyssey because like I'll go see anything Christopher Nolan does because I know it's always just gonna be good quality. And then I think the last movie I saw before that was Mission Impossible 8, I think. And then like as I watched some of their original animated movie last year from Japan. I think it was The Concierge. I think that came out last year. Man. I think remakes and reboots should be on pause for a few years. I would agree. They gotta focus on just like original storytelling again. Cause like, I mean, it'd be one thing if the remakes and stuff were good, but they're just kind of not. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like you're just tarnishing your brand. Was the Odyssey good? I really enjoyed it. It was a little bit of a different vibe from like usual stuff from Christopher Nolan. Like I'm not used to him doing like stuff that kind of has like a little bit of horror vibes or grotesque vibes to it. But there's like a couple of scenes in the movie which are just like really kind of horrific. Like the parts with the Cyclops and then the parts with Cersei. I was not expecting that, and it was very just like, oh, okay, wow, he really went there. Okay. But yeah, no, overall, fantastic movie. It's always well done. I can always count on him to like have good movies. Last good, the really good thing I saw was Game of Thrones. Now I mostly watch anime. That pretty much me. I think Game of Thrones is one of the last few live action things that I watched, and then I pretty much just exclusively watch anime now. Remakes only really work when it's a remake of something from the late 80s and back. Yeah, like it's got a. I'm trying to think. There was a good thing. Maybe not even. I'm not gonna call this one a remake because it's not. Like more of a continuation of like an older movie. It's like Blade Runner 2049. Like I felt that was just like a really good continuation of the original Blade Runner movie. So it's like it's like a reboot and stuff, but it's just like it was really well done as well. Once we stopped using bad puppets and once we stopped using bad puppets and non-existent CGI, it's not going to be better than the original. Yeah. I like it when movies do as much practical effects as they can. So like, I mean, with Tom Cruise, like he does most of his stunts, and he tries to not like over over CGI his stuff. I mean, obviously some of it has to be, but like he tries not to. It's like his movies end up just being like a breath of fresh air because of that. Like if you did see Mission Impossible 8, there's the part where he has to dive into the ocean and then do the submarine dive. I don't know how much of that was real, and I assume a lot of it they did in some sort of water tank. Because I mean, I highly doubt they would let him go into the water like that. But it was just so incredibly well done with how they filmed it and everything. Because I'm pretty certain he was in like some sort of special water tank they built. And Marvel after Endgame, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Marvel wasn't really good after Endgame. Like I watched, I guess it would have been the second Spider-Man movie after Endgame, and then like it was okay, but then after that I was just like I'm not really interested anymore. Anything from the mid '90s and up had good enough quality to not need a remake. Yeah, I agree. Like I find their I guess what's the word? Their rationale for just like wanting to do remakes is because like well money for one, but it's like if it has a good story and the movie was already really well done, does it need a remake? And like I would feel the majority of people, the answer to that is no. But then, you know, they're just chasing money, Trying to be like, look, we're doing this thing you liked from, 20, 30 years ago. We're just going to do it again. The new Lord of the Rings movie is meant to be using techniques from the original trilogy. There's a new Lord of the Rings movie? Wait, really? I actually didn't know that. Last good remake was Clash of the Titans, and that wasn't that great. Clash of the Titans. Oh, I remember that. Didn't they make 2 of those? Like, they remade the original, but then they also did a sequel to that, didn't they? I feel like I vaguely recall that. Yeah, okay, that's probably the movie I'm thinking of then. Wraith of the Titans. Okay. Yeah, I vaguely recall watching that. I feel like I enjoyed it, but it was just kind of like, okay. The Lord of the Rings, The Hunt for Gollum. That's so... I'm guessing Andy Serkis is doing that one. That kind of rings a bell, but I also didn't remember that. Interesting. Okay. I do like Andy Serkis. He does some cool stuff. I enjoyed his like the Planet of the Apes. I get I don't know, do you call it a remake or a prequel? I don't know. I think that one's kind of a prequel, I guess. But like the Planet of the Apes trilogy, that was really well done. Those were really good movies. And he did a good Caesar in the like the trilogy. I never watched the 4th one. I don't know what the 4th one was called. Like whatever the most recent one was, like a year or 2 ago. I didn't watch that one. But like the trilogy itself was really good. The only 2 films I ever wanted to continue was Aragon and I Am Number 4. I Am Number 4. That sounds familiar. Was the actor in that, was his name Theo something? I think I might have seen that one. Aragon, I don't think I ever saw Aragon. I don't think I read the book either. Yeah, I feel like it's one of those things where, like, I've heard a lot of people really, really like Aragon, but then, like, it didn't turn out too well. So then, whichever studio owns the rights, probably Disney, but they just never did anything with it afterwards. Oh, Diana Agron. I like her. Alex Pettyfer. I don't remember what he looks like. It's not ringing a bell for me. But yeah, I do remember Aragon. It was big back. Man, geez, back when I was even in elementary school. I remember kids were reading that all the time. Peaky Blinder fans? I sadly have not seen it. I have to readjust this. played in Beastly, or was Beauty and the Beast, but tattoos. Oh, was that? Wait, was that the Disney? Was that the most recent Disney one? And then Elsa was Alex Rider. Alex Rider. That one I don't recall. He had the face tats. That's the Beast Curse. Hold on, let me Google this one. Alex Bedford. Let's see. Yeah, Dinah Agron. I remember her. I don't know if she's been in much. Let me see. Okay, so he was in. Okay, I didn't see Magic Mike, but he was in that one. The Strange Ones. Did I see that? I don't remember. The Butler. Okay. Yeah, he's been in a lot of movies that I don't know if I've seen them. Oh, he was in Time. Okay. I remember that movie was so just like weird, but it was a good movie. Yeah, back when Justin Timberlake was still trying to act as well. Interesting. I think BC might have been the last movie one of the Olsen twins was in too. Oh man, it was a shame what happened to them. I mean, I grew up with like all of their stuff, so it was kind of sad. I do like Elizabeth Olsen a lot. She's a good actress, but I feel like even she's not in as much things anymore, which is kind of sad. Okay, that part's okay. So we gotta fix this now. Oh, Elizabeth, yeah. I think which one was it? Was was it Age of Ultron? I think was the first thing she showed up in, or maybe it was the end of the Avengers movie. I forget. But that renewed my love of Olsen's. Okay, so this is supposed to bend, and this is supposed to be straight. Okay. So we're gonna move. I'll put this there. My only celeb crush is Alexandra Daddario. She has very nice eyes. Yeah, I haven't seen her in much lately, but she's a very, very beautiful actress. She's currently doing Mayfair Witches. I have no idea what that is. Yeah, like most of the shows I end up watching these days is pretty much just anime. It's like, I mean, it's nice because it's just like you can get so many new stories every single season. this, and then you pull the, oh, except I'm pulling the legs in. That's probably why. Okay, let's just do this. Did this for the guideline. Okay, so do that, and then pull the legs in by a lot. Okay, there we go. That makes more sense. Part of the interview with a vampire Queen of the Damned series of books. Queen of the Damned? Oh my gosh. I haven't heard that phrase in so long. It has nothing to do with that Alia song or movie, right? From like 30 something years ago. Because I do remember there was that. Oh, it does have something to do with that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I hadn't heard about that in so very long. Same books, but not the same show movies. Oh, okay, okay. I think as well, move this up. Okay, move that up, and then we can move. Same books, but not same show movies. Like Rings of Power should be to Lord of the Rings. Oh, okay. Did Rings of Power end up being good? I remember people were talking about that for a while, but then like I feel like it just kind of dropped off a cliff and I stopped hearing about it. No. Okay. That's a shame. We don't talk about it. Yeah, it's probably just another one of those things where they took source material and were just like, how can we make this as mainstream as possible and ignore everything that made the actual source good? Much like Disney Star Wars. Yeah. Disney Star Wars had promise and then it's just, no, not very good. Like, I watched The Force Awakens and I was like, okay, this, this is kind of decent, Not great, but it's like, it's decent. And then the side movies, I didn't like any of the side movies. Like, I forget, what was it called? Rogue One. Like, the last 40 minutes was good, but like, the rest of the movie was awful. And then, what do you call it? The Last Jedi? Oh, gosh. Somehow Palpatine returns. Yeah. I forget the actor's name. Oscar Isaac. Every time I see him deliver that line, I'm just like, he could tell that it was terrible, and he was just doing it for a paycheck. Like, just the look on his face when he said that. fussing too much with this. Let's just do it. Let's just do it this way. The Mandalorian started good. You know what's funny? I've heard people say The Mandalorian was good and Andor was good, but it was like after the I forget whatever the ninth movie was called. I just swore off Star Wars after that. I was just like, nah, I'm good. I've seen enough. Book of Boba Fett was cheeks. Yeah. I feel like it's just what do you call them? Disney just doesn't know what made Star Wars entertaining for people. And then they're also just trying to, like, I don't know, modernize things in the weirdest of ways. It's like they're not even starting with like trying to tell a good story. It's just like getting off on the wrong foot immediately. Obi-Wan was unnecessary. Yeah, I heard it didn't really, like, it's just kind of like a waste. They didn't really do anything with it. Which is a shame. Obi-Wan was my favorite character from the prequels. How does this look? Maybe screenshots. Oh, there we go. Okay, looks like that. Oh, no, we just make this a little bit bigger. An Elden Ring based show. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, I know they're doing the like the movie with it, and I really hope it's gonna be good, but I don't know. I'm on the fence. I'm not gonna lie, I would just love an Elden Ring sequel, but I don't think that's in the works or ever gonna come anytime soon. Oh, I don't like that. Maybe an animated one like Fox, Machina or the Mighty Nine. Yeah, I feel like it would work better as a animated type of property. Because I feel like what they're going to end up doing is it's not going to have that many practical effects. It's just going to be a lot of like CGI stuff. So like, I feel like it'll lose a lot of the charm of like the bosses and stuff from Elden Ring. Yeah, live actions are. Yeah, no, they're usually just not good. I was actually kind of sad. I saw that they announced a Naruto live action, and I was just like thinking to myself, is this really necessary? I mean, also I'm still waiting for them to start or restart Boruto now that they have enough material, and it's actually at the best part in the series. But you know, we're still stuck with, I guess, whatever weird stuff we're gonna get now. Okay, this part looks okay. I think it's just a perspective because it doesn't look proper. Maybe I just made this up somewhere. Yeah. Naruto live action could work because it's mostly just ninjas for a long while. Yeah. Oh man, I always think back to things like Dragon Ball Evolution, where it's like, oh gosh, that was so bad. Yeah, I don't know. Well, like we'll see, but it's just, if and mostly early abilities wouldn't be hard for modern CGI. Yeah, I think they could, um, like get it down well. I'm always just really on the fence about these things now. Like for the most part, if the decision is like, oh, we can make a live action, animated movie or like a live action movie, or we can make like another season, I'd be like, I'll take the other season. Later ones, they'll probably wouldn't look great on TV budget. Yeah, no, I doubt it. All right, let's see. I want to enlarge this, but I'll have to wait. Okay. Oops. Okay, so we can get rid of this. And just draw this separately first. I'll never be able to get into Boruto. Yeah, it's. Oh, man. Once you get, like, through all the fillers, and like, it's a funny thing to say because I know people say that about One Piece as well, but it's like, once you get past, like, the 80% of fillers, the actual story is really good. It just wasn't needed. Yeah, I don't know why, like, he decided to continue the story. Like, I wonder if it was just like he saw how popular it was, and he's like, okay, fine, let me see if I can add something at the end of Naruto to make it make sense. But yeah, like after, I don't know, the anime didn't do it justice, unfortunately. But the manga itself is really good. I'm just hoping they finish doing the animation for it because they have like a good, I don't know, 40-ish chapters, I think, now that they can do for new seasons. So having to power scale from the end of Naruto Just makes it DBC. Yeah, they're incredibly OP. And then there was like that mode that Naruto goes into. Was it Baryon mode or something? That just makes him like just way more powerful than he's ever been. And then, you know, he gets killed, or not killed, but like he gets depowered after that. Which is kind of funny because I guess, I don't know. I guess technically speaking, he could have beaten all those guys himself if he still had all his power. But like, I don't know. It's kind of weird because like Boruto's technically more skilled than him. He just doesn't have as much like OP buffs. Boruto was needed less in the Kaguya arc. So it's funny. I was still like I was reading Naruto back when I was in university, and like I think I stopped. It was somewhere in the 500, so I think it was right around when what's his name, Madara was revealed as like the bad guy. So, but then like I kind of like stopped or like fell off with reading it like regularly, and then I ended up just watching the like I was doing an entire rewatch of Naruto like a couple years ago. So then like I finally got to that part and I was like, oh, this is why everyone really hates the ending. And I thought it was like I did think it was kind of funny. It definitely should have been like I don't know. There's I don't know. There's definitely ways that he probably could have done that a lot better, I think. Extend. Let's just extend this. It should have ended with Madara being the big bad. Yeah, I think so. What makes it kind of worse, and I guess this would have been for people who read it from like start to finish. Those last bits with Kaguya was like what, like 8 or 9 chapters at most, I think. Whereas like in the anime, it's like a lot of episodes. It's like it's better explained, I guess, in the anime. But like in the book, if you were just reading this and this suddenly happens in like the last like couple of chapters, I could see why you'd be very upset. Like I watched it first and then I went back and read like the ending and I was like, wow, there's like so much information and things just completely missing and it doesn't make any sense. The Kaga stuff was more forced than a fat dude trying to fit in a plane seat. Yeah, it was just kind of, I don't know. I'm very curious of how that conversation went, like, happened. Because, like, yeah, I don't know. He probably maybe had a conversation with his editor, and the editor was like, you know, we could probably extend this. And then they had to figure out a way to do it. And they're like, well, what if aliens? least the Naruto Sasuke fight was good. Yeah, yeah, that was a great 3-episode finale. Oh, let me just do a mock face first. Put this here, put this here. Then I'll probably leave the rest of that for now. Whoops. Honestly, though, sometimes making your characters not overpower each other too much hurts it more. Oh, you mean like you kind of kept them at similar like strength throughout most of the series? Naruto should have easily folded Sasuke like a lawn chair for the entire show for Shippuden. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of funny. Like, I mean, he kept taking it somewhat easy on him, but then also he was always trying to like save him or whatever. And then he let him power up by getting the Mangekyo. And then Itachi just made him a whole lot stronger too. It should have been like Krillin trying to fight Blue Goku. Deceased sent to the Lord, same day shipping. I've never actually watched Dragon Ball Super, or what was the one that they did? The sort of remake, Dragon Ball Kai. I've been meaning to go and watch those. I just never found the time. But yeah, I just heard that in Dragon Ball Super, the power scaling just is ridiculous. Oops. But I actually really liked Dragon Ball Daima. I think, what was that, last year or 2 years ago? That was just like good fun. That reminded me of like the old school Dragon Ball. Fights are cool, stories cheeks. Oh, for Super? Nah, that's a shame. I don't know. One of these days I will probably just go back and watch all of Dragon Ball from start to finish. At least, and then maybe I don't have to sit through all the fillers. Or just like the episode extensions and things. But yeah, there's so many of the movies too. I don't even know what the order of all the movies are. I'd have to look that up as well. It's like I didn't get to see too many of the movies when I was younger. I remember the Brawley movie, the Cooler movie. There's only two that immediately come to mind, but I think I've watched a few others. Saiyans turning super because they feel a tingle in literal female Brawley. I do remember seeing a character design of that. The character design that stood out the most to me was, I think her name was Android 21, like kind of human, kind of Boo looking. That's the one character design that I remember the most. Yeah, she had a good character design. Despite me knowing absolutely nothing about what was going on. I liked how she looked. Was there a new Android 18 design? Oh, I don't remember that entirely. Maybe. Actually, wait, hold on. Maybe I do know what that is. Let's see. Oh, okay. Her design was maintained like similarly. Okay, yeah. Android 18 was like top tier. I would say her and what's her name? Launch. I don't know how you say her name. I liked her as well. And then Bulma's always good. Okay, so what we'll do for this, I'm gonna make this larger. Oh, the hair. Ooh. Nobody beats Rhea Skirmarie in a Keno though. You know, I know most people say they like Rias more. I kind of prefer a Keno more. And then like later in the series, who's the other ones I really like? Oh gosh, I'd have to really think. I don't remember. It's been years since I've read this series. It's not. It's not LaFay. I forget. I forget. There's one of the girls who joins him like towards the end of the series. She's really cool. Is it Leviathan? Might be her. I don't remember though. Yeah. I love High School DxD. I'm just so sad that he just man, he has not written a new book in years. Like I still have Shin DxD4 to read, but I've been waiting until he announces that Volume 5 is actually going to release before I decide to read it. But at this point, I don't know if it's ever going to happen, which makes me sad. Oh, the hero season? I like that they changed the. Actually, no, I'm on the fence about the art style. I kind of prefer the season 1 through 3 art style, but then I also like season 4 because it's closer to the light novel. But then, yeah, the story, like the way they butchered the story in the end of season 3 was not cool. And I wonder if that contributed to why we have no more seasons. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of bums me out. But hey, if Konosuba can get like an extra 2 seasons after years, there's always still a small glimmer of hope that they'll do another season of DxD. I really hope so. I have a hard pet peeve when it comes to any sexier in anime. Oh, what's the pet peeve? Nobody ever puts back dimples. You know, you're not wrong. Yeah, you know what's funny? So I think with that, because like at least for like skin rendering and stuff, like I find because like most of the stuff that's like inside the body is like the back spine, all that stuff. People will paint that in versus like drawing lines. Like I have it here so I can know what I'm doing for the sketch. But then like when I actually paint stuff in, like I always try and just paint it in directly. And I feel that's probably one of the reasons why people always miss back dimples, because they either never did reference for it, or they just find it's too much of a pain to paint in. It's easily the one thing that stands out, and a good 6% have them. Yeah. Well, in this case, I mean, there's probably not going to be back dimples because she's wearing a plug suit, but I'm trying to design how all the shapes are supposed to look, and then I can start putting in how that part's gonna look. Not even in the tie of hen. Oh, yeah, no. Let me see. What did I? Let me see. I'm probably going to move it over here when I enlarge it then. Okay. Let's see. Queen Bee might use them in theirs, but we don't watch their stuff. Man, they. Oh. I'm not gonna lie. It annoys me how many things they get because I'm like, if you just put at least a little bit more effort, just a tiny bit more effort, it'd be so much better. It's been like NTR for 6 years straight. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't watched any in a bit, but I mean, at that point, I might as well just read stuff directly so that I can see how the art is done. See. Oh wait, no. Do it like. This brush is giving me trouble. Okay. I don't know. I'm at that point where I'm just like I prefer to just read stuff because I mean, might as well read and see the original art, and you can see how the like the artists do their stuff. Okay, I don't have to worry too much about that. Let me see. What's the easiest way to fill this in? It's 275. Right, let's do this at 85. And then okay, sure. I'll use this for now. People that like anti-horror feet should be denied Social Security. Oh man. Oh yeah, it doesn't bother me. I'm always just like, oh okay, that's what this is about. All right, whatever. I know. My rule of thumb is as soon as I stop liking something, I just stop looking at it. Oh wait. Oh, if I fill this in, it's not gonna look proper. I'm still gonna have to draw on top of it. Okay, it's fine. Oh, okay, yeah, it's not gonna look proper if I do it this way. Okay, yeah, no, we're not gonna. We'll just have to do it the correct way. Yeah, because it's not gonna look proper otherwise. Let's see, there should be more over here. And then just play it on mute. Yeah. Oh, been keeping with the season's anime. Yeah. I'm watching 14 or 15 shows. This season. Hold on, is this how it? Yeah. I would say my favorite of the season. I mean, I always like 100 Girlfriends. That show's hilarious. It's like that's probably one of my favorites. I'm trying to think what else is one that I'm like really enjoying. Every time I have to think about this on the spot, I always come up with a blank. Let me just look at my list and then I'll know which ones are the ones I like the most. Oh, okay, I don't remember how to say what is the English on this? You and I Are Polar Opposites, season 2. That series is really good. What's the English on this one? Young Ladies Don't Play Fighting Games. And I would say those two are my top watches this season that I really like. And besides 100 Girlfriends. Oh, Smoking Behind the Supermarket. That one's pretty cool. carryovers not counting. Then yeah, if we're just talking about like new stuff, then I would say yeah, um, young ladies don't play fighting games, and then smoking behind the supermarket. Those are the two that I really like. Yeah, for the most part, I mostly just watch like slice of life and rom com stuff. Um, like I'll occasionally watch, or actually no, I mean like I watch isekai. That's just kind of like generic fantasy stuff, so it's just like whatever. I think slime might be the only carryover. Okay. I I don't know. That one was on my list of things to watch, but it's again, I just never got around to it. Like the show I'm currently like watching everything for is Sound Euphonium. I love that show so much. It is so very good. But I've got the movies and stuff to watch before I can watch season 3, so I'm kind of like pausing on it right now because Crunchyroll decided to remove the movies from their site. So, you know, that's unfortunate. Before it gets to the season finale. I think Slime's on third or fourth season. So it's got to be like what, almost 48 episodes, or maybe like 40, something like that. No, just the current season. It's still going from the spring season enemies. Oh, it was a double. Oh man. Okay. I mean, if it's a double, then it probably has like a lot more episodes than like other stuff. Oh, this is. I need to move this over. Something like that. Then this. So you can't watch stuff at the moment. Only just for Sound Euphonium. I need to watch like the 3 like movies / specials before I can watch season 3. And Crunchyroll removed the movies for some reason, so it's gonna take me a little bit before I can watch the movies. Because like for the most part, like I usually just watch like, you know, while I'm on the treadmill or something. Like when I'm catching up on like older shows and things. So if I'm not watching on Crunchyroll, then like I have to use my laptop. So it's always just like I don't want to use my laptop while I'm on the treadmill. Or rather, it's just kind of annoying to do that. Oh, spell it? Hold on. Here, I can give you the link to it. It's this show. Like I've already seen the first and second season. Like I would say this show is one of my. It's become one of my all-time favorites. It's just really, really good. Like the character design, the VAs, the music, and just like, yeah, the overall vibe to it and everything. It's just so well done. everything. Oh, like a an alternate site. Yeah, like I have one. I just haven't um like I haven't queued it up yet, or like rather I have it sitting there just waiting for me to watch when I get a little bit of time to sit down and do so. Let's see. This part goes forward, so let's just say this part goes here. Okay. Oh, this looks weird. Let's do this again. Wait, what happened to this piece? Wait, what? Oh. Must have erased this by accident. For any and everything imaginable. Ah, okay. Good tip. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, good tip. Yeah, I'll see if I can find some other stuff that I haven't been able to find on any of the other streaming sites. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, I use Crunchyroll for everything because it has like 95% of all the new animes every season. And then like I still, well, I mean, I have Prime just because I have Amazon Prime anyways. And then I still have my High Dive subscription, which I'm on the fence about because they really only have like maybe a show for me to watch once a season. Like currently this season they don't have anything for me to watch. And then I got rid of Netflix because there was just no point to have it. It was, yeah, it's not. I found it wasn't doing anything for me anymore, so. Whoops. Do it like this. Yeah. I'm gonna have to come up with a better shape on this. I don't like this. And this is what I used at the moment because it's the anime and manga in one place. Okay. I have this one um for manga. Hold on. And then Eminence of Shadows while I watch High Dive. Dude, I love Eminence of Shadow. It's one of those shows where like I recommend it to people, telling them fully to expect that it's like campy and it's making fun of things. Um and like some people will still just like not like it. But yeah, I love Eminence in Shadow. It's just so funny. And I'm so excited that they finally announced the movie will be coming out soon. Also, the seventh light novel. I've been dying to read that for the longest time now. Yeah, it's been a bit since I've watched Eminence in Shadow, but I think once the movie gets closer, I'll probably rewatch. I don't know if I'll do the first season, but I'll probably do the second season. Oh, jeez. That's a lot. I've primarily switched to PC gaming just because, well, you know, with Sony doing their thing, it's my PS5 is just gonna forever sit there and not really get any more use because I feel like there's one, I don't want to pay for PS Plus, so you know, no more storage, and then just their stuff is way more expensive. I'd rather just buy everything on Steam if I'm gonna get a game on PC now. Yeah, yeah. It's just, yeah, it's unfortunate the way the market has gone for so many things. I don't. It's funny. Like a lot of these companies didn't learn the lesson from Apple, where it's like if you just sell somebody something for really cheap and just let them have the thing, people will just buy it from you. And then like a lot of companies just don't learn that lesson, which is very sad. We got same specs except CPU. I got 7800 3D. Yeah, I built my PC like when would it have been? January 2025, right before the prices of everything started to skyrocket. And like this is my second PC that I built, and like the way I do it is just I just buy whatever's like at the reasonably high end. That way I don't have to rebuild my PC for like another 7 or 8 years. But I regret not getting 2 more sticks of RAM because I definitely need it, and I don't want to pay for I don't want to pay $1,000. That's way too much. I downloaded all 1,500 worth of DLC for Sims. It suck it. EA. I don't, man, I don't know when the last time I got an EA game or played an EA game. It had to have been many years. Yeah. I I'm so mad. A buddy of mine was like, "You don't need an extra 32." I'm like, "Yeah, but what happens in the future if I need it?" And he's like, "Nah, you don't need it. You don't need to worry about it." And then the prices of RAM went through the roof, and I was very angry. So now, even though I do want it and sort of need it because Clip Studio will stutter on me sometimes, too much money. Oh, the ones I bought's like I forget which type I have. I think it's Team something. I forget, but it went up by like I think 4x the price. The last I checked, it was close to $1,000. And like when I bought it, I think I bought the sticks for around 200, 250. I don't I don't remember what mine are. It's not Corsair. It starts with a T, I think. I just want them to eat my taint. I have a Legion 5 laptop with 8 gigs of RAM. Yeah, man, I like building PCs. Like for anything technical, I like building for the future because I hate one of the things that annoys me the most is like technical problems or like technology related, just like annoyances because it's like easily avoidable. Y'all don't know the struggle. Yeah, I have not like. I think the last time I used a laptop hmm, like kind of actively, it's got to have been. It's been a handful of years. Actually, wait. What am I saying? No, I have a MacBook. Never mind. Well, like but I don't use that for like gaming or anything like that. It's just for like productivity and doing stuff on the go. Like the last time, like I had like a laptop that I was actually doing like stuff with. Like I had a laptop in 2013, maybe, and then like I just had to survive on like a Surface. I used the Surface, I think Surface Pro 4 for a couple of years. And then I tried out the Surface laptop for a little bit, and that was also kind of not very good. Elden Ring on low graphics and 1360, 870. Oh gosh. So like I finished the base part of Elden Ring a couple weeks ago, and like I noticed my PC was like it crashed on me a couple of times, like when like towards the end of the game, and so I had to go back and change my settings because like I used to have it at high or very high for everything, and then like I just turned down a bunch of the graphical settings to like medium or low because like I don't want the game to keep crashing on me. Wait, why is this like this? Oh, because it's supposed to be like. Wait. Oh, this part's okay. I understand. This part's in the front. Let's see what the part's gonna look like later. My laptop feels like a German oven just sitting at the home screen. Yeah, that's the other thing about laptops that I just really didn't like. Where it's like, even after a couple of minutes of using them, they would just be so hot. So like for my old laptop, like I bought one of those like cooling pads that you have to plug into it. And like that helped for a while, but even then I still just found it to be really kind of uncomfortable to use all the time. Oops. Laptop is just a big phone. Honestly, at this point, yeah, it is pretty much just that now. Okay, so we got this. This can stay in the front. Okay. And I can redesign what the rest of it looks like afterwards. Oops. Let's do this. I just have to draw like a thing for that. Okay. Let's see. I'll have to resize this. Let's put this in here. Okay. So let's turn this off. This part. 32 gigs of RAM, not enough for Clip Studio. I think it's because of the it might be because of Windows 11. Like I didn't have this problem when I was on Windows 10, and like I had 32 in my old PC as well. It's like I didn't have this problem on the old one. I think it's because it's Windows 11. Like however it interacts with Clip Studio, it's just like I can be doing something, and then like for instance, like if I try and drag the screen like really quickly, it'll stutter sometimes, and then I have to wait for it to like stop stuttering before I can like do another action. So I don't know. It could also be because like I increased my file sizes by a bit, I think, within the last year, but not entirely sure. I want to get a new PC, but I'm currently building a house from scratch. Oh, damn. Honestly, house is way more important. Especially at the price of PC parts now. Oh, geez, even all that went up too. Lumber, insulation, flooring cost a kidney. Oh, yikes. PC more essential than flooring. Well, okay, you build the floor first. You know, you build the walls. And as soon as you got the box and got an electrical outlet, then the PC. Okay, so let's... Okay, this... I don't like how this looks. I'm going to tweak this before I enlarge it. Oh, actually. Let's take this... Bring this down a bit. A little better. $32 a roll for installation and at least 5 rolls a room. Oh man. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I've never had to do any of that. Or yeah, that is a hella expensive. But I mean, I feel like it's essential because I mean, I don't know where you live, but I feel like most of the world is just getting hotter every year. So, more insulation you have, the better. Bubble wrap. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what they use these days. Like the last time, like I had to move was a long time ago, and they were still using that pink stuff for insulation. So I don't know if they still use that same exact thing. I forget what it was called. Like was it some fiberglass thing or something? I don't actually know the specifics of it. The pink is roll. Ah, okay. So it's a similar thing then. Insulation for floors has to be board insulation, which costs more and literally only covers a 4x8 foot area. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's a lot of things I guess people really have to consider, like for house building and stuff like that. I don't know much about any of that. Though I would one day want to build like my own house from scratch. That'd be very nice. You just get it in your own somewhat quiet corner of wherever you live. You don't have to worry about too many things. Yeah, needing all new appliances. Yeah, that's gonna be a drag. I'm not liking how this looks. electrical, tankless water heater, a fence to cover my whole yard because I have 3 pets and my neighbor is so scared of the sweet little babies. Yeah. I mean, as long as they're well behaved and well mannered. I think most of the just like dogs I've come across whenever I'm just like if I'm like just like out walking or something, most people like their dogs are well behaved. It's always just like the very few people whose dogs are not well behaved that cause trouble for everybody else. They're literally the sweetest and both rental for them. Yikes. Yeah, some people just have like this weird hate boner for dogs sometimes. It's like I don't get it. Or not even just dogs, just animals in general. And you're just like, yo, can you just chill a little bit? Okay, that should be okay. Alright, let's see how this looks when I enlarge it now. Granted, the oldest one would actually eat someone if I told her to. Oh man. Oh, don't mind me. I gotta stretch for a little bit. I've been sitting for 2.5 hours straight. Oh. Oh boy. Backflip great for stretching. Oh my gosh. I remember like back when I was in geez, was this high school or middle school? But there was some kid who did a backflip like in gym class. And let me tell you, they got really badly hurt. Yeah. The only jumps I would have done would have been just whenever I was doing like high jump. And even then, there's always like that fear you're gonna hit the bar and hurt yourself, which I mean I did once, but yeah, that's the extent of a backflip that I would do. At least you got a soft mat to fall on. She's knocked my whole door down when I pretended something was inside and told her to get it. Mistake well learned. Oh man, okay, she can go through a door. Damn. I was that kid. Oh man, yeah. I've gotten enough like ankle and knee and arm injuries from just like sports and things like that in the past. I try not to get other injuries because man, let me tell you, you still feel that stuff years later. Let me actually hold on. Oh, let me put a sensor on this. Yeah, let's just. reason she's that graphic is when told is because she was my dad's before he passed, and he was an old sickly dude living in what might refer to as the hood. Ah, okay. I can see why. Yeah, I can see why the dog would be, extra aggressive then. It only gets hurts by being dumb. Yeah, I try to avoid doing things that are like gonna injure me, because like I've injured myself just even working out and stuff, and like messed up my shoulder, and then it's not even like the pain of like dislocating your shoulder or anything like that that's annoying. Is the fact that you have to stop working out and then you just get like fatter, and you're just like, okay, now I have to get used to this again, and it's just so yeah. I try my best not to injure myself now, especially when I'm working out, because I hate having to deal with that downtime. Neither of us can own a pew pew, so we got a pit. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, I mean, definitely need something to protect yourself, keep your keep your stuff safe. There's a lot of not too friendly people out there these days. Oh, oops. Let me do the front side. I don't get fat, but going back to workout sucks after stopping. Yeah. I think the thing that annoyed me the most would be like, like if your arms and stuff are like, or your back or whatever is like used to lifting, and then you have to stop for like, like a month or two, and then you have to start getting back into it, and you have to start with lower weights. And if you go too heavy too quickly, then it's just like pain. So it's just, I rather just do slightly lower weights and just keep it consistent so I don't hurt myself again. And then like I don't do shoulder raises anymore, because like that's what like messed up my shoulder. Oh shit, my cousin actually got shot outside on my dad's porch a few years back. Ah shit. Is he okay? Or I hope he's okay. Nah? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Let me see. To the left or to the right? Nah, don't be. He was a large. Oh shit. Oh man. Alrighty, so let me see. Okay, I'm gonna do my workout soon, but I can finish up the base coloring really quickly. Oh, it's gonna look kind of. Oh no, it should be fine. Never mind. That's fine. Let's just do this. Oh, I just really probably didn't need to do that. Okay. It's meant to be a twist. Okay. Let me do more thing. This part's gonna have to be reshaped, but we can do that afterwards. Oh, actually. Oh, you know what's probably bothering me about this? That means I need to change the angle here. Most of my family has passed on to be reincarnated as a tampon. Yikes! That is a shit life to be reincarnated into. This part should go further back. Okay, there we go. The twist now makes more sense. Actually, wait, no, it's supposed to go like this. Which means this part makes more sense. This part needs to be adjusted. Okay. You would say the same if you met them. And then banished from the hero party could have been better. Banished from the hero. Is that from this season? There have been so many of those. I don't even remember which one's which. Only my cousin that bit it from a car wreck. Oh, was decent. That's sad to hear. I'm sorry about that. Banished from the heroes party. If you're talking about the one with what's his name? I think his name is Red, and then his girlfriend slash wife, his name is Rit. Maybe it's the other way around. I forget. I enjoy that one's nice, but it's also just like I don't know. I kind of fumbled the story with that one. I don't know. It's kind of just weird, but I don't know. I've watched too many of the Banished from like hero party ones that they all kind of just blur together at this point. Yeah, there's a. I've watched so many of them. Like I don't think there's one I'm watching this season that's like that. Although I mean, I don't know. I guess we can say the Exiled. What's it called? Exiled as a Heavy Knight or something. That's like a similar premise, but it's not the same thing. That show's good though. I enjoy it for its kind of like campiness. You mean the one with the hero chick who never sleeps? Let me think. I don't think there's one like that I'm watching this season. Oh wait, yeah. What's her name? Rudy, something like that. Ruthie. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. The girl with like the blue. I think it's blue hair, blue or silver hair or something. Yeah, yeah, her. Yeah, yeah, it's his sister. Yeah, yeah, that one. Like I remember I liked the first season for the most part. The second season was just kind of like I don't know. It wasn't very good. It just felt kind of eh. I got bored watching season 2. Yeah, I don't know what. I don't know. I don't know what it was about it. It just wasn't as good or entertaining as the first season. Redo of Hitler should be banned in 49 states. I was going to watch that, and then like I heard what it was about, and I was like, I'm good. From Old Country Bumpkin to Master Swordsman's good. Yeah, I really like that one. This season's so far. This season's I think just it's a little bit less than the first season, but I mean it's still pretty good. I don't know. I think maybe they have less of an animation budget this time around, which is a little bit sad. But for the most part, it's been like really good. Oops. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see. What color is her suit? There it is. I guess we can just do. Actually, no, let's just do this. Yeah, we'll just treat this as the main and then can work in the other parts. Okay. Okay. Let's see. You know what? Let's resize this before I do this. Whoops. I had to swap over to my phone. Oh, you're good. that's why it was like that originally. And then, yeah. Oops. If you had to pick one show to watch forever, what would it be? Let's see. Not gonna lie, I'd probably pick something that has a lot of episodes in it, so I wouldn't get bored. Let's see. I'm gonna pass out now and be sleepies. All right, thanks for stopping by, Socially Buffering. Have a good sleep. I mean, maybe like To Lavru. Yeah, take care. I don't know. To Lavru's got a lot of episodes. Like, it might be that. I'm not gonna lie, probably Naruto, because I mean, 700 episodes. Like, I could get by on that. Psych. Oh, I'm not familiar with that one. Best TV show hands down. Oh wow, that's high praise. Yeah, it's been a hot minute since I've like watched like live action TV. I'm trying to think. What was I mean, it could have been Game of Thrones, but that's been so long that I doubt it's that. I was trying to finish Lucifer. I never got around to doing that. And then, what else? Something else I was trying to finish on Netflix. The Blacklist. I don't think I finished that either, even though I really liked that. It's The Mentalist, but comedy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I used to watch Mentalist way back when. Oh, you know what? Let me just draw this in. I don't have to worry about this right now. Oh, there's a lot of detailed patterns. Let's do this. Draw this part in, and then how does this go? It's like flat. Yeah, I don't know how many older shows that I used to watch that would like still hold up for me now. I remember like back in the day when I used to watch like Smallville religiously. Like, I think I've seen every episode of Smallville like 4 to 5 times at least. Although, actually, you know what? I'd probably change my intro to Seinfeld. That show's hilarious, and I could probably watch that forever without being bothered by it. Let me see. I don't know what our back looks like from here. Let me see. All right, you have like the seam like this. Let's assume it's like this, and then probably connects with her arm. Okay, so that should be fine. And then the rest, I don't know how the back part looks. I'll have to look that up. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think we'll just do that for now. Okay. If I was if I was going just off the length, it would either be Detective Conan or some soap that's been running for 80 years. Honestly, actually, yeah. One episode a day for that many years, yeah, you would never run out of content. Let me see. Yeah, let's just start with doing it this way. Turn this off for a second. This in. Let me see. Am I crazy? Does this look a lot? There's no way that's the color. It'd be painful to watch, though. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, maybe I will just watch Free Run over and over again. You know, like watch it once a month, or like actually, how many episodes do they have? 26, 12. Yeah, something like 30 something episodes. You can just watch one episode a day and just do that over and over again, and you'll be fine. What time is it? 8:12. Oh, almost time for me to go do my workout. All right, let's try and tweak this a little bit first. Whoops. Okay, that's better. Actually, a little bit more. Okay. Oh, this is supposed to be the same color. Okay, fine. looks later because it's on. Huh. Interesting. So we need 1, 2, 3 grays. Actually, let's do this. Keep them on the same palette. Let's see. And then we need one that's a lot darker. Oops. Yeah, that works. Okay. So then we need like a strong red. When I was 17, I had an internet, 2 DVDs, and all seasons of Charmed. You definitely get tired of watching the same show several times through, back to back to back. Yeah. You know, that was kind of like me with like some video games. Because like I used to just play Need for Speed Most Wanted or like uh Simpsons Hit and Run, and like because I had so few games, it was pretty much just like I played those over and over and over and over again for many years. I would watch a season a day, so after the 4th time through, I hate it with a passion beyond burning. It's got a bit of a purplish to it. Let's go over here. Right, red is on the darker side. Okay. Let's use this. And then skin color, so it's whatever. Let's use this as a placeholder. Actually, let's do this. Oops. It's actually very pink. Okay, let's use that instead. Wait, I haven't told the reds. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Excuse me. I still can't stomach more than one episode over 10 years later. I can imagine. Yeah, if you keep watching the same thing over and over again, it's going to drive you nuts. Oh, that was the last song on the album. Let's see. What's in this one? Okay, put this on. We need another color for her hair, but that's okay. So I think we have all the colors. Do I need another one? Just her hair color. It should be darker than this. That's going to be Let's choose this. 522. That's pretty dark. Although I watched the movie Sahara every night to fall asleep for almost 6 months straight, and it's still good. Sahara. Now that one, the name rings a bell, but I don't remember what that one is. Wait, what? Oh, what the? That's weird. Okay. Don't know how I missed that. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, wait, that's... Oh, that is a lot of confusing stuff back there. Oh, there's... Wait. What color is that? Oh, okay. So it's gonna be the gray. Okay. I wish they had a 3D model of this. It's the one with Matthew McConaughey about the ship buried in the desert. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't. It doesn't ring a bell for me. Oops. Penelope Cruz. Man, I like Penelope Cruz. I haven't really kept up to date with any of any of her movies or anything like that. So far be it from me to know what's going on anymore. Okay, I think I got this to a decent spot. Yeah, okay. So how does he... so he doesn't even have to do the shadows. Okay. So I just gotta put the other... I can design this suit by just painting that part in. I don't have to worry about it. Okay. Salma Hayek in From Dusk Till Dawn always be my go-to. Ooh, good choice. She is a very beautiful woman. Okay. I think yeah, the sketch is coming along pretty well. The shape is still bothering me here, so I'm gonna have to fix this up a little bit, but that'll probably be for tomorrow's stream. And then just get the color sketch done relatively quickly, because her outfit design's not too complicated, so I can get that done relatively quickly, and then we're good to go. So yeah, I should be able to start, hopefully, yeah, I should be able to start the line art tomorrow, towards the end of the stream tomorrow. Oh gosh, I need a lozenge. Ugh. I'm hoping this mild cold or whatever goes away soon. What time do we stream? So it depends. For the most part, it'll be like I usually start between 11 and 1, or like 11 a.m., 1 p.m. Eastern time. And then I'll usually stream till about 4-ish or so. In the event I can't stream in the early afternoon or mornings, then like I would probably stream similar time like I did today. It'd be like a 5 to 8, 5 to 8:30 type of stream. So it'll be one of the two. For the most part, it'll be like the earlier morning ones, like 11. Like I'll start around 11, between 11 and 1, and go till 4. Yeah. And then like Mondays to Fridays, and then occasionally on Saturday and Sunday. But I usually reserve like Saturday and Sunday if I'm working on something that's a little bit more NSFW, because I can't stream that. So yeah, thank you for coming and watching. Yeah, I will be back tomorrow. Should be earlier in the morning, I think. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for following. I will see you tomorrow. Oh, awesome. Thank you. I do appreciate that so much. All right. I will see you tomorrow.